Hi, my name is Mariana and welcome to my channel, Enchanting Vlog. And today I'm going to be doing a little bit of candle crafts. And it's also Halloween, so happy Halloween and happy Samhain for anyone that is going to be celebrating. I will be celebrating that tonight. I'm having myself a cup of dandelion root tea with some honey and some cinnamon. It's a pretty cloudy, drizzly, rainy, kind of cold day today, so I think a good cup of tea for this afternoon, early afternoon, is called for. I'm sorry if you hear my dog in the back. I kind of have them blocked out so they can't come in here and bug me while I'm doing this. Plus I have candles burning and, you know, all that fun stuff. So I bought myself one of these candles. Went to the dollar store. I think they're like under $2. Bought a couple of them. And I'm going to be using crayons today. I have a warmer with a little tea light in there that I'm going to be lighting soon. And I do have some gray crayon wax already melted. So I'm just going to remelt this. I'm going to put it in my warmer. Goodness, do you want to say hi to the folks? Huh? Let me turn you guys around here so you can see. Actually, let me turn myself around so I could see what I'm showing. There's my Emma Bears. She doesn't look happy. I'm sorry, honey. You can hang out there. You'll be fine. I promise. You'll be okay. Animals. Gotta love them. They're my babies. Let me get this camera back to where it was. There we are, I think. Okay, so candle, dollar store, under $2. Crayons. I wonder. Here, let me light this first. I know, Emma Bears. You'll be alright, I promise. You're so used to being right by my side. Okay, that's finally lit. Go find your sister. She's awfully quiet. We do have a new puppy. Her name's Coco. And she is a handful, let me tell you. It has been a long time since I've had babies in the house. And she's pretty much a baby. She's like 8 weeks old now. And she's a lot of fun. But she's a lot of work too. So, I have my candle going, and I'm just waiting on the wax. And I found, like, I've seen someone do a video, and they were using acrylic paint. Now, some acrylic paints say that they're non-toxic, but I'd rather just use melted crayons. It's wax on wax, so if you burn it, you're not going to be breathing in any fumes from the acrylic paint. I just think it's safer for everybody, honestly. So, I'm just waiting for the crayon to melt. And I found you have to be really quick. I found using a Q-tip works well. I mean, you constantly have to, like, just dab, 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 dab. You have to be pretty quick about it because it does dry awfully fast. So, I tried using the brush. I've seen people use brushes, and it doesn't work out for me. The brush technique just does not work for me. The crayon dries the wax so fast that it just, I can't really do much with it. But I did find that the Q-tips actually work pretty well. Yeah, I'm still waiting for that to melt. So, in the meantime, I figured I would just, oh, she's actually being quiet now. Should we go find Coco? Because I don't know what Coco's doing, and she could be up to anything. Let's go for a little walk while we wait for that. Alright. There's Emma Bear. Oh, look. There she is being good. Holy moly. Look at her. What a good girl. You're just hanging out. Good job, Coco. Thank you. Thank you, Coco. See, Emma, that's what you need to be doing. Just sit down. Relax. You're fine. You're good, honey. You're fine. Okay? So, yeah. It's a little sneak peek right there. No, Emma, you stay out there. No. I got too much stuff going on here for you to be in here right now. I know, honey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Try and get this camera again. Ugh. I'm sorry, guys. This is like my first video. And, not so tech savvy. But that's okay. It's a learning process. It's a learning process. I don't like the way that's showing. Okay, I guess it's a little bit better. Anyways, so. Oh, what is taking so long for this to melt? Come on. Oh, I think we're getting there. Oh, now I got it all over my fingers. What the heck? Anyways, I picked out gray. I thought gray would be a good color. I think when I actually start doing this, I think I'm going to have to move the camera so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just waiting for this to melt. So, in the meantime, what do you guys have planned today for Halloween? All my children are grown. They all live in different places. Do not have any grandchildren, but that's okay. It's just not meant to be right now, and I'm okay with that. So I have my fur babies. Halloween has definitely changed these past few years. I've noticed living where I've been living. I live in Vermont, by the way. And I used to love, I do love Halloween. I've just noticed that with Halloween and the kids, that it's not traditional anymore for them to go to house, and that way the people can see the kids all dressed up in different costumes. And I know that there's a lot of people out there that do enjoy seeing the kids, watching the kids come to the door, hand out candy, see what kind of costume they have on this year. That has pretty much has stopped for us around here. Now they're doing this thing called Trick and Trunk down at the school, which is just down the street from me. Which I guess it's okay. You know, the world is pretty nuts right now. There's a lot of wackos out there. And I get it. I understand. You know, the parents just don't want to take chances anymore. You know, people are putting needles and whatever else in freaking candy now. It's like so sad. So sad. It really does break my heart to see that, because I personally did enjoy seeing the children come to the door and handing out candy and talking with them and seeing what they have on for costumes and so on and so forth. But these past couple of years, it's just gone downhill. It really has. And I know that the community around here, they feel the same way too. But it is what it is, and Emma's just sneaking her way right in here. Emma Bears. It's just very sad. It really is. But, you know, I do give the parents credit for still trying to celebrate Halloween and still trying to keep it going, regardless on how it has changed. And, you know, you're getting candy out of someone's trunk right now instead of going door to door. But whatever. As long as the kids are still able to enjoy Halloween and still able to get dressed up and get candy and, you know, all that fun stuff that goes along with it. I'm happy for them, you know. So, let's see, is this looking? Okay, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to move the camera so you guys can see what I'm doing. Just checking on Coco. She's still laying on the cushion over there. Let's see if I bring this down, all the way down. Will it work? Will it work? It might work. It just might work. Sorry, I feel like I'm just like so unorganized here. But, you know, it is what it is, for that matter. So, okay. So, I got... Okay, got my candle going. I got that there. Bring her down a little bit more. Okay, I think you guys can see it, right? Alright, so I got my Q-tip. And I got this going. So you could pretty much make whatever kind of design you want. If you want to put flowers on there, if you want to put moons on there, if you want to put stars on there, you know, whatever you feel like doing that day, you can pretty much do it. So today, I think I'm just going to try just a simple crescent moon. So I'm going to dip the Q-tip into the crayon wax, and then I'm just going to start quickly dabbing it on here. Okay? I'm going to take my glasses off here because I don't need them to see what I'm doing. Don't catch my hair on fire. That would not be good. Okay, so I got the candle, I'm sorry, the crayon on here, and then I'm just going to dab. Oh, it actually goes a long way. So I'm just going to dab. And just keep dabbing. And just dab a little more. Now, it is going to come out a little funky, depending on how... Alright, I gotta get... Depending on how you put the Q-tip. If you press hard, if you press light, you know what I mean? So, it's not the perfect crescent moon, but that's okay. This is just the trial one. So since I'm not too crazy about the crescent moon, it came out kind of funky, I'm just going to make a circle, and then I'm just going to add more little circles. And just keep adding and adding and adding and adding. I'm going to turn this one around because the fuzzy is starting to leave an imprint. So, I didn't like the way the crescent moon came out on this. So what I did was just made a circle like so. There we go. You guys can probably see that better, huh? And then pretty much add whatever design you want. I'm just gonna add some designs here. The candle is still going, so it is melting the crayon. And just dab it on there as quick as you can. And it doesn't have to be perfect, you know. You can even take the Q-tip and start going across the top, you know. Make any kind of design you want. You can even have it go around the candle wick if you want. You know, kind of make little chains or whatever you want to call it. You can even come back on the rim and add some wax there. So like I said, you kind of have to be quick because the candle wax does dry pretty fast. So now it's kind of like starting to look like a spider. There's a spider. Which, I mean, it is Halloween. So, I mean, you could pretty much make whatever you want to make. And sometimes you start off with an idea and then you end up with something else. But that's okay, because that's all part of crafting, you know? It's all part of crafting. Let's do one more here. So yeah. I mean, a little spider. A little spider. Which is alright. See? Made a little spider. Maybe something as simple as that. You know? And then, like I said, you can continue just dabbing the melted crayon wax. You can go all the way around if you want. You can melt different colors. You know? You can do all kinds of stuff, really. Can you guys see that okay? I mean, like, are my hands in the way? There, and then I just made, like, a little swirl on top, you know? Made it go all the way around. There's my little spider. Let me just connect this here. And let me just connect that there. And let me just add a few little legs there. But yeah, I find this fun. Like I said, acrylic paint can be a little iffy, but I figured the crayon would be better. See, and then I just Added some more on top. Got my little spider there. You know, add more legs if you wanted to. And the crayon wax is pretty much all used. And if you want, see I have some gold here. I can just put the gold on top, let that melt down, and add some gold if I want to. And this Q-tip is pretty much done for. But I do have another one ready to go for gold if I wanted to add some gold. And where is Coco? She's somewhere. Oh, she's out there. Okay. So, just waiting for the gold. And like I said, you can use any color you want, really. I know, Emma Bears. Okay, the gold is melting pretty quickly, I have to say. So I think I'm just going to add some gold right here. Give it a little bit of eyeballs. You see the eyeballs in there? And then can always go around the wick just to add some color. I'll put some gold in there. You know, doesn't have to be beauteous. And then you can even go on top of the silver if you want. Oh, here comes Armani, my kitty cat. Everyone's in the house today. I hear ya. I do. See, add some gold. You can even put like just spaces of gold around. You don't have to cover up the silver if you don't want to, but if you want to add some bling bling to your candle, not really bling bling, but you know, gold. There, add some gold. Gave it some eyes. Maybe we'll add one more gold there. Hey, it's coming into shape. Not bad. Not bad. But I like the crayon because the wax just dries so fast. You know, and if you make a mistake, all you do is just flick it off. You know what I mean? You just use your fingernail and just get underneath it, and it just comes right off like that. It's awesome. I love it. So yeah, I thought I'd share that with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's my first one, by the way. I do plan on making more videos of crafts, different things that I like to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me bring you guys back up to me. It was fun making the video, even though I'm a little bit like all over the place here. That's my bad. New, you know how it goes. New video. So anyways, I'm going to finish my tea, and I'm going to go hunt for my puppy, Coco, because she is awfully quiet, and she could be into anything at this moment. So I hope you guys have a blessed day, a wonderful day, and if you like the video, please hit the like button. Please come back. I will be doing more. Please hit the subscribe button. I hope you guys will join me in the next video. Until then, happy Halloween, happy Samhain, Peace out.